I spent about $100,000. It was not my intention.
It's a family affair. Cash cards, everybody.
What up, what up, what up? Cash car confessional. Oh, fingers in the way. One of these days I'll learn how to work this. So yesterday I'm at my father-in-law's. Old school, phenomenal salesperson, a gentleman. You know, he cut his teeth on 2 martini lunches. So, you know, I think I'm going to hang with the old dog, show him what this young fella's got. He brings me the first one. He says it's a double, but it's more like a quadruple. But I went, and it was nice. It was mighty nice. I liked it. Elbows jiggly after the first one. Whoops. Eesh, maybe I should eat something. As big as I am, you wouldn't think you'd have to tell me to eat something. But I didn't. The next cocktail comes. I think it's stronger than the first. Whew. Room spinning. Now, the only thing I'll say, you know, old people keep their houses hot. So I'm hot. I'm drunk. Haven't eaten anything. I'm making excuses, but this is what's about to happen. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. If I eat something, I'll be fine. So I smash a couple hot dogs and hamburgers. You know how we do. We smash some hot dogs and hamburgers. Plural of both, yes. Judge me later. Then I have a third cocktail. Oh. I had to go sit in the car. Room was spinning. After about 5 minutes of sitting in the car, I thought I could sleep it off. No. Revenge of the hot dog. I left a deposit on my father-in-law's driveway. So embarrassing. Oh well, oopsies. It was fun. Whoopsies.
Woo! Cash Cards Confessional. I don't know what to say. We rolled one late. Got a couple appointments this morning. Got cars everywhere. We're just going to keep doing this summer sell-off. And if y'all need us, find us. I don't know what else to tell you, but you will get a square deal every day here. And I answer my phone, y'all. 740-571-1171. Y'all need me? Call me.
Yeah, the tough part of the car business is really buying good cars. You know, if you don't buy them right, you can't sell them right. You got to buy them at a good value. You got to make sure that they're a good, reliable car to pass on to the next guy, because you won't stay in business. And we've been in business 15 years. You won't be in business if your game plan is to screw your customer. Like, obviously, stuff happens and they're used cars, and sometimes they don't have the best experience because something happens. But the goal is for everybody to have a great experience and to buy a car at a good value and then come back and buy another car. And I can proudly say we have a ton of repeat and referral, because once somebody actually listens to us, talks to us, and has experienced us, they buy from us when they need their next car. And so that's how we stay in business. So yeah, it's not our goal to be like, ha, got him, pulled the pin on that grenade. No, that's not what we do. Some dealerships do that. I think it's very short-sighted. I think, and that's why used car guys get a bad rap. But I think at the end of the day, the goal is get the customer a great car at a great value. That's the core principle of the dealership is we want to provide a good car at a good value, and we want to do that for the rest of our time in business. That's all we're trying to do is to sell good cars at good value. And what we really try to do is save folks some money and get the same caliber of car they would get at a bigger dealership. You know, one of the cars I'm most proud of yesterday, we bought a 17 Honda Civic. I'm going to be able to sell that Civic. It's under 100,000 miles. It's beautiful. It's the right color. It looks good. It runs good. It's got great mileage. It's got about a $20,000 book value. And we're going to sell that car because I bought it right. We're going to sell that car for like $14,000. $14,900 is what it's on the lot for. What, $14,900, 2017 Honda Civic? That's pretty nice. Like, that's a nice car. Somebody's car payment going to be about $300. That car's going to last them 10 years. yeah, it's a good value, and then the payment's not bad, and it's a car that people can be proud of. So I'll show you pictures of it in a little bit, but that's just one example of a car that I bought yesterday that I'm happy for. You know, I bought some good trucks. I always buy, this summertime, I buy Jeep Wranglers like nobody's business. I buy 1 or 2 a week because they're just great cars. People love Jeep Wranglers. I love Jeep Wranglers. So we keep buying those.
Cash Cars Confessional. You know, sometimes when you're at work, you just think about the random and crazy things, but they kind of mold your life.
When I was a little boy, I used to tell my dad, golly, I wish God made my right hand a thunderbolt. He's like, well, he didn't. And I know he did. I was probably the weakest throwest kid in the YMCA baseball program that ever happened. But I met Joe Sewell's Hall of Fame hitter, and just had a great little life in Alabama, and realized quick I wasn't going to be a star athlete. But God did give me a silver tongue, and I was a force to be reckoned with.
And anything we did sales-wise. And then Chop and I became partners in everything we did, and I just realized I'm happy. And that's what I hope for all of y'all. I hope to God, whatever you're getting into today, you're happy. And just be content and do the best you can. Be kind to one another and do all you do. But listen, we're down here at Cash Cars doing it big. Y'all need us. Find us.
Yes! Yeah, so I've probably been talking to you guys for like, I don't know, 20 minutes of this commute. Every morning I drive 60 miles just to go to work, just to kick some ass, just to drive 60 miles to go home. That's 2 hours of my life every day I spend in the car. So a lot of it I spend working on deals, talking to my brother, fighting with my brother, and then, but you add up the math, 2 years of driving every day, 6 days a week, times 15 years, I spent a year of my life in the car just making this little trip. Yikes!
Cash Cars Confessional, Thursday morning, on my way to the radio station. Just past the trash man that has blowed me off like 3 of 4 weeks. I hope he stops, but I ain't even gonna sweat it. Car business. Man, you know it's the car business. You pass Dairy Queen 6:45 in the morning, you're thinking, man, I love an ice cream sandwich.
So yesterday at the sale, we bought 12 cars. I spent about $100,000. It was not my intention. Normally the sale day's on Tuesday. Tuesday this week was July 4th. So the auction closed on Tuesday. They run about 3,000 cars a week. And so this week it was at Wednesday. And my thought was, because there's other auctions that are on Wednesday and it's abnormal for the week, you know, there'll be some good deals because there'll be less buyers because people won't be used to buying on Wednesday there, which is exactly true. There were less people there. They gave away like $5,000. I didn't get any of that money, but I tried. But yeah, so because the prices were low because there was less bidders, you know, when there's more bidders, each car costs more and you don't get as good a value. So my whole game is to try to provide you a great car and have it be cheaper than you can get at the big dealership. And that's really what we do. And some of the biggest used car dealers, like the CarMaxes, like I don't know where you live, but there's a big ass CarMax somewhere near you. CarMax is the #1 buyer at the auction where I buy my cars. Well, what's that mean? Well, it means they get the cars the same place I do. So it's not like they're getting magic cars at CarMax, but they will charge you through the nose. Like if I sell a car at $12,000 and it's nice and it's pretty and it's good, CarMax is selling that same car for $15,000. And that's not a knock on them. They do a better job marketing. People trust their brand, so they pay more. But they get their cars fundamentally from the same place I get my cars. So why would you pay that extra $3,000? Because it's shinier? Because they did a better job packaging it to you? You know, and I said CarMax a couple of times. Any big dealership that sells used cars and their market is used cars, they have to get those cars somewhere. You know, the franchise stores, if you want a new car and you want a new Toyota or you want a new Hyundai or you want a new Honda, you know, you go to a franchise store, they're making those cars. But a used car store has to get their cars from somewhere. Most of them get them from auction. The biggest auction in the world is where I get my cars, and that's where the big boys get theirs. So all I was trying to say is, even though I'm a small dealership, the source of my inventory is the same as the source of the inventory for the big guys. So why would you pay their prices? Seems crazy to me.
Guys, there's a lot of places in town you can get a coffee, but for me, Circleville, McDonald's, and it's the same old little order each time. 2 small blacks. But listen, everything's good today. A little low key, but we're gonna get amped up. We need some caffeine. Let's see what we got working. Hold on just a moment.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's using the mobile app today.
No, ma'am.
Alrighty, go ahead and order when you're ready.
Can I get 2 small black coffees, please?
Anything else for you today?
That's it, hon.
Alrighty, that brings your total to $250. Would you like to round up today for the round at McDonald's house?
Well, I can't today. I'm exact change only. I like to round up, and I normally do, and I said I do. But today I'm paying with, what am I paying with? 10 quarters. Laundromat money.
Besides taking all my money, these guys take all my time too. You sit in line and you're like, is this coffee really worth it? The answer is, I gotta have my coffee. So yeah, it's worth it. But today what I want to really talk about is profit margins. You know, like people get mad. They're like, well, what'd you pay for that? You know, I hear that all the time at the car lot. Do you go to Walmart and ask them how much they pay for a t-shirt? I didn't ask Starbucks how much they made. Ooh. Can I say Starbucks? Yeah. I didn't ask Starbucks how much they paid for the coffee that I'm sipping on. Like, I don't know why people feel the need in my industry to be like, well, what'd you pay for it? Well, less than I'm selling it for, obviously, or I'd go out of business. Like, I'll get you a good deal. Like, the whole point of it, like, when you buy something, especially a big purchase like a car, you bought it for 2 reasons, and the story is the same every time. You like the guy you bought it from, and you feel like you got a good deal. Now, whether or not you got a good deal, that's questionable. But you feel like it's a good deal, or you wouldn't have pulled the trigger. So that's every story ever. Like, you bought the car because you like the person you bought it from, and you felt like you got a good deal. But the person that sold you the car, if he's in the business of selling cars, he made money on it. Like, it's hard to understand why people think they can sell cars and then not make any money on it. Like, well, what did you pay for that? Well, I paid $10. I mean, it doesn't matter what I paid for it. Obviously less than what I'm selling it for. Duh.
Cash Cars Confessional. Sheets over here to my left, Harbor Freight in front of me. I'm heading to the car lot, about to get on 23. Got a couple guys I'm meeting this morning. We're going to get opened up for chop. I'm in a 15 Tacoma. I know you thought I was going to use the F word. No, I was trying to figure out what year this truck was. I got the weed eater, the blower in the back. We weed eated and blowed the lot Sunday. So we're just getting started for a good week. I am so excited. A little long-winded with this intro because all we want to do this week is move cars. You need a deal? Find us. Chop is in a rare mood. Every deal, every day, every dollar. Y'all need us? Find us. Woo, woo! That's a wrap!
Cash Cars Confessionals. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it if you click like
Subscribe.
and subscribe.